The next piece we will be performing for you today is called The Witch and the Saint by Stephen Reinecke. The song is based off of a novel and follows the story of two twin sisters born in the late 1500s in Germany, at a time when twins were considered to be a bad omen. As the twins grow up, it becomes obvious that the two were given the gift of prophecy, and the two become separated. One growing up in a village where she lives a terrible life and is seen as a witch, while the other is sent off to a convent where she is revered for her gift as a saint. Eventually, the saint goes back to save her sister, but in doing so, they are captured. And fearing being burned at the stake, the saint drinks poison and dies in her sister's arms. As the witch, rides off in sorrow. That was the
We had a couple last-minute cancellations. Someone got in a car accident. Everybody's okay, I think. And also, we had a last-minute cancellation in percussion. And you wouldn't know it because our guys stepped over and covered parts that they haven't covered before. Julia covered the cabasa very well. Thank you. And Will covered all of those chime parts, which we greatly appreciate. We have an award for this ensemble. In fact, each of the ensembles, concert band, symphonic band, and wind ensemble, I choose one person. I have to choose one person who we call the most outstanding musician. So it's not necessarily the most improved, or sometimes it happens to be, but it's just someone who I think has been really on fire when it comes to working so hard and making great musical progress. And I'm told he's here tonight. The winner of that award for concert band is Joneve Sheelam. Are you here? He's here somewhere. Joneve, if you're here, just say hi. 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 I asked him earlier today, hey, are you coming to the concert? He said, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this announcement right now. The winner of the most outstanding musician for the band in front of you, the symphonic band, is Evan Yun. So, this band gave a concert, like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? But you hear the music tonight. This is some of the music that we really wanted to play on that concert in addition to that other music. And I think we kind of hinted at it that night that this stuff was too hard. We weren't ready. We just weren't ready to play all of that. So I think it's awesome that the guys just made themselves available, and you parents did as well. And we were able to do this second concert that features all brand new music. Plus, one of the pieces on the previous concert was also new for us. But this music it's hard. It's really hard. I would like to recognize some seniors now. So when I call your name, if you can hear me back there, just stand. And here we go. Wolfgang Enders. Wolfgang plays the trumpet. He's been in marching band for 3 years, concert band 1 year, symphonic band 3 years. He's going to App State with a major in economics with a focus on the environment. Long-range plans are to travel the world and help save the environment. Hopefully you're not going to do that in a big jet. Wolfgang Enders. Hannah Floyd. Hannah Floyd plays the flute. She's been in marching band for 4 years, concert band 2 years, symphonic band 2 years. She's going to be going to UNC to major in environmental studies. Long-range plans are to study abroad in college. Hannah Floyd. Trenton Heidenfelter. Trent plays the tenor saxophone. He was in concert band for 1 year and symphonic band for 3 years. Marching band, how many years? 3 years in marching band. He's going to go to NC State to major in engineering. Trenton Heidenfelter. Max Lee. Max plays the trumpet. He's been in symphonic band for 4 years. I never could talk him into doing marching band. But maybe next year at UNC, he'll join the marching band. Be a marching Tar Heel.
Maybe, we'll see.
And next year, you guys are going to lose in the final to Duke. Okay, sorry. When asked what his long-range plans are, he said, have a roof over my head? Ambitious, I know. Max Lee. Kashi Tumbapura. Kashi plays the oboe. He's been in symphonic band 2 years and wind ensemble 2 years. Next year, he's going to UNC to major in business. When asked what his long plans are, he said, hope to be involved in a corporate company, have a family, and travel. Kashi Tumbapura. Okay, we have a wonderful flute section. One of them is out. She's sick, Reedy, but the whole section has been absolutely wonderful, and I wanted to feature them on a piece this year. You guys want to go get those stands? Thank you. So they're going to come forward and line up, and they're going to play a piece called Queen of the Night's Aria from Mozart's Magic Flute. Please welcome our flute section. Yes? You may sit. Good job. Hey, take everything out of your folder. Take everything out of your folder. Put your folder on your music stand. What about the pencil? Hey, we're cleaning everything out of the folder. Everything. So only keep what belongs to you personally. Clean everything else out of the folder. Leave the folder on the music stand with all of that music in it. Hey, band, we can use some triumphs, people coming in over the next few days and sorting all. And the final award is the John Philip Sousa Award, and that is Matthew Burkhart. Take a bow for those guys. All right. Wait, I think this is the last time I speak tonight. That is awesome. You too, huh? Yeah. Yeah, okay, then I better make it a good one. Let me think of something. How about this music? The music that we're playing tonight has been incredible. The symphonic band's music and the wind ensemble's music. It's probably not a good idea. It's not. I recognize. It's not a good idea to have your concert this late. Tomorrow's the last day of school. So we had our final rehearsal. There's no day to decompress after the concert and give ourselves high fives. When we leave the stage tonight, we're done. Ooh. I think some of them just realized that. Wait, there's no school tomorrow? Well, hold on. There is, but there's no wind ensemble rehearsal tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So I want to take a moment to honor our seniors. Joshua Aycock. Joshua plays the trumpet. He was in symphonic band 2 years, wind ensemble 2 years, pit, the spring musical pit 1 year, jazz combo 4 years, ESO, that's the symphony orchestra, 1 concert. He's going to go to North Carolina State next year and major in engineering. And he's going to be a camp counselor at Camp Henry this summer. Matthew Burkhart, oboe player. Matthew arrived a clarinet player and then bass clarinet player, and we needed somebody to try out the oboe. Well, he switched to bass clarinet because concert band didn't have a bass clarinet player, and then he provided that foundation immediately. And then I said, hey, you know, if you want to go up through the ranks, you better pick an instrument that not everybody else plays. Maybe you want to try out the oboe. And he did, and he's doing fantastic on the oboe. He picked up the English horn, which is the oboe's cousin, in the last couple of years. and he sounds great on that as well. Marching band for 4 years, drum major for the last 2 years. Concert band 1 year, symphonic band 1 year, wind ensemble 2 years, pit 3 years, and ESO 1 year. Matthew is going to NC State next year. Matthew Burkhart. Lucy Fang, flute. Symphonic band 2 years, wind ensemble 2 years, ESO 1 year, going to go to UNC to major in economics and public policy. Lucy Fang. Anya Fraser. Plays the flute. Symphonic band 1 year, wind ensemble 3 years, pit 1 year, ESO 1 year, flute choir, founding member, flute choir 1 year. Going to UNC to major in a double major in physics and music, of course. When asked about her future plans, she said, I want to keep music in my life, but probably pursue physics as a career and attend grad school in physics. Anya Fraser. Ashvi Jain plays the clarinet. Marching band 4 years, symphonic band 2 years, wind ensemble 1 year. Going to UNC to major in biostatistics. I hope to travel and explore more of the world and enjoy my time in college. Ashvi Jain. Stefan Mauger. Stefan plays the euphonium, symphonic band 1 year, wind ensemble 3 years, going to be going to UNCG. My long-term goals include improving at cooking, getting better at dealing with people, and just generally living as best I can in the world as it is. Stefan Mauger. That'd be a good bumper sticker, living the best I can in the world as it is. I like that. Kate Olson, piccolo. Marching band 3 years, symphonic band 1, wind ensemble 3 years, ESO 1, flute choir founding member 1 year. Headed to University of Minnesota to major in anthropology. I hope to someday be an archaeologist studying Vikings in Norway. You know, there's a lot of Vikings where I come from, Mississippi. Nicholas Peters, timpani. Marching band 4 years, symphonic band 1 year, wind ensemble 3 years, ESO 3 years, jazz combo 1 year. Headed to Appalachian State to major in music performance. Hopes to one day be a music instructor and performer in the Raleigh area. Cole Peters. Mason Reinhardt, alto saxophone. Alto, sorry. Symphonic band 1 year, and that was because of a schedule conflict, as I recall. Clarinet. Played clarinet. Hold on, I lost my place. Wind ensemble 3 years, Enlo Jazz Ambassadors 4 years, combo 1 year, pit 1 year. Headed to Michigan State University to major in jazz studies. Plans to be a freelance teaching and performing around the world. Mason Reinhardt. Mia Sabin, trumpet. Marching band 4 years, symphonic band 1, wind ensemble 3, ESO 4, Pitt 1, headed to UNC to major in pharmacy and music performance. Plans, attend pharmacy school and continue playing trumpet on the side. Mia Sabin. Aiden Tranter, percussion. Marching band 4 years, symphonic band 1 year, wind ensemble 3 years. Next year, headed to Wake Tech. Aiden Tranter.
Is that everybody?
Is that everybody?
Devin.
Why is he not here? Oh, he's sick. Okay. All right. Devin Davidson, trumpet. Marching band 4 years, symphonic band 2 years, wind ensemble 2 years, headed to App State. And then for when asked what you plan to do in the future, always have fun. Devin Davidson. All right, this is my last sentence.
Hello. Our next piece is called Harrison's Dream by Peter Graham. Now, let me just say, it would be an understatement to say that this piece was difficult for us. Mr. Hunter said that this is probably the hardest thing an in-low ensemble has ever played, and certainly for us seniors, we have never seen any music like this. Peter Graham is notorious for his music having no keys, odd time signatures. We have some 11/16, some 7/16. It's very difficult. Double flats. There's much more we could go on here. But essentially, this piece is about a British clockmaker, John Harrison, who lived in the age of the American Revolution in England. And obviously, at that time, there was colonization, and the British were traveling like no one had ever traveled before. And they had ramped up their traveling so much that their technology just couldn't keep up. So it just became a common occurrence for just mass sinkings of ships. So in 1707, there was this one particular time when the British flagship and 3 other ships crashed because it was storming and they literally had no idea where they were. So the British government commissioned John Harrison, the clockmaker, to make something called a marine chronometer, which would allow them to use longitude to calculate the exact time where they were at, so they could know where they were and know what time it was so they couldn't crash. And essentially, just every weekend, he would hear about these deaths ramping up, and this was not an easy task in the 1700s. So it took him 40 years, but he eventually made the marine chronometer, which revolutionized travel forever. This piece is basically inside of his mind during these 40 years, and the horrible nightmares, and finally the success when he developed the machine. I hope you enjoy this piece.
Next, we will be playing Pushta by John van der Roost. The Pushta is the name of a vast prairie in Hungary where gypsies, who are typically nomadic and free living, often roam with their wild horses. In typical gypsy style, composer John van der Roost wrote this original composition in 1988 that describes the temperamental, melancholic, and flamboyant moods of the nomadic gypsies of Eastern Hungary. Written in 4 movements, subtitled 4 Gypsy Dances, the exciting music of Pushta is bright, colorful, and intriguing. I hope you all enjoy.
The Magnolia Star was a train that ran from New Orleans to Chicago in the mid-20th century, and it took musicians from so-called Delta South up north, where they shared ideas like Delta blues. Not to mention, these trains were often the inspiration of countless blues songs themselves of this time period. So Magnolia Star by Steve Daniel is a tribute to trains and their contributions to the development of jazz and blues in the 1900s. It's not quite a blues piece, but it is a homage to the blues scale, and you'll hear a lot of dynamic rhythms, train-like sonorities, and a whole lot of the concert C blues scale. Train safety rule number 1, always expect a train at any time. We hope you enjoy Magnolia Star by Steve Daniel.
I'd like to congratulate you. Pusta was a 4-movement piece. We didn't tell you that, and it's too dark to read the program. How did you not applaud after each one of those movements? Were you awake? I don't know how you did it. I told the band that after movement 3, the audience is going to burst into applause and we're going to roll our eyes. But you didn't, and I was just so proud of you. You could sense, yeah, okay, take a bow, take a bow. You could sense that there was something more with that piece of music, I think. How you like this crazy idea of having these students do the speaking? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too. But the next part, I better do myself. Remember we did Most Outstanding Musician for Concert Band, and we won't even call his name because he's not here. And then, is he here? I'm still holding out hope for Joan Eve. And then, of course, Symphonic Band, that was Evan Yun, yes? Well, with each band, it's kind of harder to choose. It becomes a little more subjective, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult. We have a lot of really amazing musicians, but this one's going to major in music next year and is very likely to have a career in performing. And the most outstanding musician for the wind ensemble is Mason Reinhardt.
Thank you so much. Yeah, congratulations. You don't get to speak. I don't get to speak? No, but you can bow.
We have other awards, and some of these awards come with a certificate. 2 of the awards, the name of the student will be etched on a plaque. So the Director Award is Mia Sabin. The Instrumentalist Merit Award is Nicholas Peters. The Instrumentalist Musician Award is Anya Fraser.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Our final piece for the night is Haven Dance by David R. Holsinger. Written in honor of his 8-year-old daughter, Haven, its light and energetic tone represent her personality as an 8-year-old and her wish to become a ballerina when she grows up. His 2 subsequent songs, Grayson Dance and Niles Dance, are in honor of his next 2 children, although Haven Dance is considered the most difficult of the 3. We hope you enjoy as we present our final piece tonight, Haven Dance.
I put out a cry for help that we would have some parents help collect some folders. I have a crate over here, and what I'm going to instruct the students to do is to leave their folder on the stand, and if I could just get a few parents in this transition to come up here and get those folders and take them to that white crate, which I will make available, that would be so very helpful. It'll be about 10 minutes, and then we'll have the Low Wind Ensemble up here. Put your music in your folder, take all your other stuff out. Leave all of Enlo's music in your folder. Leave your folder on your stand. Let's go sit. Just leave it on your, oh, my stuff. You remember how to go?
I like how you just took a dig at me by saying like.
Oh, there's another parent. I got a third row. Thank you, Jen. These are the ones?
Yes, yes. We'll just put them right in here.
Do you want?
They don't have to be in order. Oh, they don't have to be in order. Just like that.
There you go.
Are you getting percussion music? Thank you very much. Yes. No, only the favorite type.
I think that's it.
Thank you, parents. Thank you.
Are those right number chairs? I don't know. Can't say it. Give me a phone.
They actually made it to that. I got enough friends. That's not it.
Let's get rid of chairs that we don't need. You can put them on the stands too.
Don't you the tale of what I did during my freshman year final concert? No, I went on Instagram Live on my stand.
That's genius.
Yeah, actually, it's amazing. I knew that was awesome. Yeah. What's happening? We're going on Instagram Live. I have outlived that privilege. the second to last. He opened with this. We have so much music that nobody wants to listen to.
Thank you.